welcome back. Now you may remember some time ago I did a review for a character design collection heroines book. I've got the second one of the series now, which is brilliant. I like the first one. This is the same kind of dimensions and style and format. It's the second now in the series. This one's called Fairy Tales and Folklore. It's by 3D Total Publishing. It's got about, I think, 50 artists, i.e. 50 pieces of work, which are obviously based around fairy tale and folklore style and themes. So yeah, that says down here, look, 50 characters, 50 artists, 2,000 plus drawings and sketches. Woo, that's a lot, isn't it? So let's have a look. It's paperback. It's $24.99. It was published, I think, February 2022, so it's only been out a few weeks. And let's have a look inside. Right, let's have a look. I've not looked through this at all. I'm completely new to this. It's only just arrived. Character design, collection, fairy tales and folklore, 3D Total Publishing. One tree planted for every book sold. We've heard this before. It's a great pledge. Here's some artwork by Justin Gerard. It's a tree holding a goat. And why not? So yeah, like I say, this is published in 2022 by 3D Total. Here's the contents. You can see there are plenty of contributors and pieces. There's a bit at the end about the contributors, so we'll get to that towards the end. Here's an introduction by Philippa Barker. And each page is set out fairly similarly, should I say. Like what you're seeing here, in fact. This is Pixie Trickster. And it's a sketchbook by Martin Abel. So you get loads of, I mean, obviously you can see this. I won't read it all. I haven't got time. But this book's good because there are so many little interesting kind of like observations, comments about each of the sketches. I really like it, so you can sit down and peer through at your leisure. And comments on, you know, what the artist thinks works and what doesn't, and why they chose specific poses, etc. So I won't read it all out. It'll be tiresome, but it's a great book. I love looking at each page. You know, it's the sort of book that you have to spend actually quite a bit of time on for each page. So many little bits to it, so much to see. But you'll notice as I'm flicking through Minotaur that, you know, each artist has obviously got their own style, and already I'm loving each and every one of them. They're all a bit different, all obviously highly skilled, I would say. Don't expect there to be any poor artwork as I'm looking through this. There's a swamp witch. Yeah, I don't expect any poor artwork as I'm working through this book. I expect it all to be high quality, and it is. There's a dwarf. So you can see why this is called, you know, folklore, because it's all about stuff like dwarves, Medusas. Oh, I like this. I used to love Medusa. All those Greek stories, mythology, like this one, creeping down over those stones. I don't like snakes, so Medusa is particularly creepy for me. Robin Hood. There we go. This is a good pose, striking. So yeah, I didn't mention earlier, here's a vampire. Didn't mention, but each of the sort of double page, the 2 pages for each artist ends in a chosen design, which in this case is this one, like that cat dragon. Jean. I wonder whether the artists were given these kind of creatures, or whether they chose them, because I'm guessing you won't get 2 doing the same thing. Oh, look at this. There's something pulling up this nostril of this giant here. That looks painful. Like the teeth. Yes, I wonder if they did pick them, or whether they were sort of assigned something to work with. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I'd like to know the answer to that question. Here's Rapunzel. This is looking a little bit sort of almost Disney Pixar style-y, by Sarah Conradson. Chosen design. So yes, I'm going to just keep flicking through the pages to have a look, and perhaps just stop talking and wittering on for a while. Let you have a look. always tricky to reinvent the wizard character, I think, and bring something new. We've had a lot of wizards lately. We've had Dumbledore, you know, Gandalf, and many more before that. So yeah, it's hard to breathe new life into a new kind of wizard, and I think they've done that there very amicably, or admirably, should I say. Here's a troll. We all love a good troll, don't we? At some stage they started having this kind of vertical hair. Pinocchio. Oh, I like these. Look here. Here his torso is one large trunk, but it gives him a heavy look, whereas I want to keep him looking light and youthful. Correct. So they've gone for a slimmer design, a lighter design. I really like that one actually as well. Pinocchio. Oh, this is good. Chosen design. The pose shows his innocent joy and mischievousness as he teases his irritated cricket friend. Classic story, that. Thumbelina. Right, let's carry on anyway. Here's the gnome. Always wonder how a gnome's different to a dwarf. These seem to have a lot of similarities, don't they? Gnomes tend to hang around in people's gardens a bit more, and dwarves maybe go underground. I don't know. What I like about each of these sketchbooks is, it's obviously deliberate, each sketchbook seems to have a different colour that's being used sparingly, but to illustrate certain stuff, like for example here on this Baba Yaga. Never heard of that actually. It's an ogress from Slavic folklore. Did not know that. Anyway, what I was saying was, so we've got like that sort of like teal or bluish colour highlighting specific bits of the designs and actual specific comments, and then in here of course we've got something about a good witch, and we've got purple. So I like the use of colour sparingly, but just to bring out certain aspects of the designs. And I like the way it's been laid out, to be honest, as well. Each page has been, you know, like I said earlier, there's lots on each page, and they've managed to do it retaining loads of interest, but without it feeling too cluttered. I wouldn't ever say, oh, that's, you know, too busy. It's really, yeah, it's inspiring. There's loads in there to look at. I'm going way too fast. I'm not doing the book justice, unfortunately, but such is the way. I recommend that if you're liking what you're seeing, then purchase it. It goes really well with, as I say, the heroines one like this. Very good expressions, good expressiveness from Caroline Piotrowski. Yeah, really good. Goblin. It was only a matter of time before we had a goblin. There's the chosen design there. Reminds me a bit of the stuff from Onward, the film. Poseidon. Challenging. Right. I'll just keep going. Must be really pleasing for each of the artists to be to appear in here, see their artwork featured alongside so many other talented creatives. I'm sure I'd be very proud if it was me. And I wonder, here we go, contributors. As you can see, for each of the artists we get a little photo, the name, website links in most cases, and a little sort of paragraph including where they're from, and they really seem to be from all over the place. Germany, Spain, some of them Ukraine. Yeah, great. And there they all are. So I wonder what they've got up their sleeve for the next edition. I hope there is a third, and hopefully more. So there we go. Brilliant. I hope you liked the video, hope you liked the book, and if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do. Bye for now.